Yeah. It's horrible, obviously, what's going on there in LA, and somewhere that's been a home for Kristen and I, and so we have a house there, and we're okay. We're safe. All my family and friends are safe, but so many people, obviously, tragically lost everything. Lives were lost, and thinking about them all week. It's been tough watching from afar, but I know they'll fight back and come back stronger.
You guys are trying to help them a little bit too.
Yeah, we've done a few things. I think Kristen's doing a great job. A lot of her friends are doing a great job, and the whole city really is coming together. It's always horrible to see, but seeing people come together like this is nice.
Beneficial was the buy for you and everybody.
Yeah, it feels good. Certainly, you're at home, you're resting, you're getting a little extra sleep, you're getting a couple naps in. You feel good. Your body feels good. You get your body back, and now if I'm saying that, I can't imagine how the guys up front are feeling after a week off. So yeah, it's a good thing to have.
Jared, I'm curious. Mark Brunell was the last Commanders quarterback to win a playoff game. I'm just curious if you guys have talked about this matchup at all or his experience over there.
Yeah, it's the Mark Brunell revenge game. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that came across on the screen that night we were watching. We had a little chuckle at it, but no, yeah, he's obviously a part of their history, and yeah, it's cool.
I know that people around these parts are saying, okay, good, it's not the Vikings again, it's not the Rams again. We've seen enough of that. For you guys, is it more challenging? Is it more enticing to face an opponent that you don't see that often?
I don't know. They're all tough. I think it doesn't matter. I mean, at this point of the season, every team we're going to play is going to be a tough matchup. That's right. Every team we're going to play is going to be a tough matchup, and Washington's obviously no different. They're a hell of a team. They had a great year. They won 12 games. Just won a tough game on the road against a good Tampa team who beat us. So we got our hands full.
I've got to imagine you remember being a rookie. Can you take just a little mind shot of what he's doing as a rookie, the way that Jayden's performed?
Extremely impressive. Very, very impressive for anyone that young to do what he's doing, and doesn't look like he is a rookie. It doesn't look like he feels like a rookie. It feels like he understands the moment and is comfortable in it. And so our job on defense is try to make him comfortable. And it's been a challenge for a lot of teams this year, but I'm excited to see what they do.
You talked a lot about Jayden. What about their defense? Obviously, they got some worse stuff from.
Yeah, really good up front, really good in the second level. Bobby Wagner, Lou, who we've played, he's a hell of a player. On the back end, they're good, they're young, they're feisty. I think the whole team is young and hungry, and we're aware of that, and we got to come out and be ready to go.
Jared, this is kind of two and a half years of you guys going through this with all the attention, and now you're a favorite, #1 seed. Are you now used to it? Does it seem like old had all the hullabaloo, all the attention, everything else that you guys get?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I guess yes, because I don't recognize it much as anything different. We came into this year ready for games like this, ready for games like last week. Ready for these big time games, and wanted to have everything run through Detroit. And now we've got our opportunity to do that, and it's right here in front of us, and we got to go take advantage of it.
To that point, this team was on this stage last year, making it to the NFC Championship game. How different is the vibe going into it this time around?
I don't know. I mean, it's somewhat similar, somewhat different. A lot of the same players, a lot of guys that understand the moment. I think the biggest difference is having the week off and being rested, and knowing if we win, we get another one at home, and that's a good reward.
Yeah, I missed it, so I'm happy to be back.
I know today was just a walkthrough. How eager are you to see what tomorrow will bring and what putting a little more work on your knee will feel like?
I'm confident. I mean, I wouldn't be out there if I wasn't ready, so confident. I'm ready to go, really.
What do you think of the job to kind of take it up a little bit bigger role there for the last 3 games, kind of keep things rolling?
I mean, he a dog. I mean, it's evident enough. Josh's special. He's generational talent, and I didn't expect anything less of him. So Josh's going to roll. I'm going to just kind of, whatever he needs from me, I'm going to make sure he has, but just kind of his show.
David, the outlook for you at post-injury was pretty grim at first, at least from the outside looking in. Like, what were those days like, and what was it like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel for the first time going in that shot?
Yeah, I mean, I think the speculation that I was getting surgery or that was kind of the end-all, be-all, like, nobody really ever knew. So, like, when it got put out, I didn't know that I was getting surgery until the media told me. So it was news to me. But, I'm always pretty confident in who I am and how I prepare. And, I mean, I know who my God is, too. So, like, it ain't really too much or anything that I know that I can't overcome when I know who, is the head of my life. So I'm going to continue to, give Yahshua the praise and showing myself that I'm doing everything in his name, and I'm where I'm supposed to be because I'm supposed to be here. Like it's never been up to me. It'll never be up to me, but it's his way, so it'll be his way.
This team has always locked in really well with each opponent in front of you. As you guys now enter this phase of the season, is there a change? Is there more of a fierce focus, I guess, for lack of a better term, because of the stakes now and where you guys know you want to go?
I mean, I think when you play this game, every opportunity that you get, the stakes are always high. Just got a little bit of icing on the top now just because we playing for the big fish now. So we got some relentless guys in this locker room who take this personal and they take their job very serious. So everybody's locked in. You can see it, you can feel it, you can smell it. So it's like I'm just happy to be a part of it, really.
David, what was your mindset when you did get some positive news and you thought that you could come back, especially with the trajectory that this team is on this season?
It was just like lock in, kind of like put the horse blinders on and silence the noise of the world and just kind of attack it every day, no matter what the day looks like. As long as I get an opportunity to wake up every day, no matter how the day before it looked, I got a chance. So I kind of looked at it that way and put my best foot forward every chance that I got. And like I said, God put me here, so I'm here now.
Sorry. How does the knee feel?
Good, great. I mean, sure, I think it feels better than it did before I got hurt. So I'm good, yeah.
All that resting.
Yeah.
How much of that rehab was like physical action versus just getting rest?
A bunch of it, MCL sprain or whatever you want to call it. It's all about strengthening it. And the more you can get the scar tissue to grow back, the better off you be. And in order for the scar tissue to grow, you have to strengthen it. So we did a lot of stuff that was kind of focused towards regaining the strength, which, calls for physical things to do. So, yeah, pretty physical, pretty strenuous, but I needed it.
David, you talked about your faith there a couple times as being the thing that carried you through this. Scotty told us a story about how he came to you like the day after the game just to kind of elevate you, and it ended up being the reverse. You elevated him. Is that positive outlook? Is that something that's always been a part of you, or is that something that's grown as you've grown as a man?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, whenever I ever get the opportunity to kind of look at my life and how it's kind of been carved and shaped, there's too many things that happened the way that they happened, the time that they happened, that there could have been no way that it was me who did it. And I don't know like y'all believe, but like just my childhood and the stuff that I've been through, I mean, I've been through a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff that I've seen people not make it through. So just to be able to have an opportunity to be able to, wear that lion on my helmet or be able to show my son that his dad is doing something that, that a lot of people want to do. I mean, it allows me to have some gratitude for my life and know that, God is amazing. He's just amazing.
David Dan talks about starting at the end and working backward, visualizing what it might look like. Do you allow yourself to envision like what this next month, what this playoff run could look like for you guys, for this team?
Yeah, I tell my brother all the time. I've really been saying it since I was training last year in MPP in Arizona. I would tell him all the time. I would have dreams about us going to the Super Bowl. It's crazy. Like, and the closer we get, the more vivid they become. Like, I have them like often, but yeah, it ain't gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna look of us getting there, but I know we're gonna be there. So, just us going out and performing and being who we capable of being.
You guys win in your dreams?
I'm gonna keep that to myself. It feels better when I do.
We've heard the stories about work you put in this offseason, the above and beyond work you put coming into training camp to be ready. How much of that work do you think helps you survive maybe some of these hits that other guys couldn't come back from?
Yeah, that's a good question. I was having a conversation with my trainer, and we looked at when a hit happened and the way it happened. I'm like, bro, there's no way if you look at the hit the way it happened, I didn't tear my ACL. But like when people was laughing at me in the summer for saying like, why is he deadlifting 800 pounds? Why he's doing all of this crazy stuff? I'm like, I mean, it's a fierce, crazy game. Like it's grown men hitting each other at full speed. Like, if you're not strong or your body can't take it, you're not gonna make it. So I'm blessed and I'm lucky to be able to be standing right here to play right now. Because if you look at the hit, it don't look good. It's real egregious, you know. So
when you look at what the organization has done investment-wise into the running game, I mean, how much do you feel like that really comes about, especially now and in the playoffs? I mean, where that becomes very important, for you guys.
yeah, I think it's our identity, you know. We got the best O-line in the world. So, you know what I'm saying, being able to have those guys as, reliant as they've been and resilient as they've been, like, I don't think they get enough credit. Like, there's no 1,000 yards scrimmage for me. There's no, almost 2,000 yards scrimmage for Ja. Like, there's no 1,000 yards for Saint. None of these attributes or all of these accolades that everybody else is receiving on offense would be possible if it weren't for them guys up front. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think the run game is cool, but I think, like, at the end of the day, like, they ain't really got it's the boys up front. Like, they really the engine to this locomotive. So.
Precaution do you have to take to be able to play on that knee? Is it an extra wrap or any extra protection or anything like that?
I mean, I feel like if you got to take a precaution, I shouldn't be out there. So I'm rolling.
Are you full go, David, or will you have a pitch count?
I'm ready to go.
Everybody on this team calls it the 27 coaches. Do you feel like you're setting a tone just by being out there? It's still continuing this season.
I mean, I would hope so. I mean, to be honest, that's not what I just go out and play the game. I try to respect the game as much as I can because I know this game saved my life in a lot of ways. So, I mean, it's only my job to try to give back everything that I had to this game that's take me far and far than I could ever imagine. So, it's cool that, like, people see me as a tone setter, but, like, it's just my respect for the game.
Yeah, it was lit. It was felt like a playoff game. The crowd, they were, extremely loud. Helped our defense out a ton. Helped us out not being loud at all on offense. So they're amazing. We're going to need them this week even more. So excited to see them. I know they're excited to get out there on the field or be in the stadium for another playoff game. So we can't wait. We're excited.
You're involved with the fans and the public as much as any player on this team. You got your cake upside down and everything else. Is it ever over? Didn't you go out there and there were tons and tons of people waiting to sign up?
Yeah, it was awesome. I was wanting to go check it out after I saw it and everyone was sending it to me. Was going to check it out, didn't know when, but with the timing and everything, was able to reach out to them and figured, yesterday was the best day for me with the schedule and everything. So I made my way out there, got to check it out, meet the staff, take pictures with them, hang out with them, meet everyone. So it was awesome. They were so sweet and nice over there. And there was a bunch of people in line waiting to get by, whether it's cookies, whatever it is. So it was amazing to see.
This is like 2+ years of this type of stuff for you guys. Does it still blow you away how many people are attracted to this team, to these players?
Not really. I feel like, it's an exciting time, I feel like, in Detroit. It's been for the last few years. We got something special going. We gotta keep going, obviously, but I feel like we have a lot of things to root for on this team, a lot of players, coaches, whatever it may be, and the fans, they deserve it. So I feel like our team is pretty unique.
Relatable, maybe?
For sure, all that, I think so.
You said you wanted a slice of the cake. Did you get one?
Nah, I couldn't get one. It looked too pretty. I didn't want to touch it. It was kind of hidden too. I went inside and it was like couldn't really get to it from the inside. So went on the outside, was able to see it better. But nah, I can't touch that.
Is it crazy to think that one of the simplest celebrations has turned into what it has?
It is crazy. My dad keeps texting me, "You got to do it again. Next touchdown you score." I said, "I can't. It's just a one-time thing. Maybe if we get to the bowl, we'll see. But it's not like a dance. It was just a headstand. So just a one-time thing. But yeah, it's crazy to see how many people gravitated towards it.
I'm curious if you have thoughts about other teams using you guys for motivations. The Rams tapped into that. Eagles' Lane Johnson was comparing his stats to Penei Sewell. What do you guys think about being bulletin board material?
maybe you can call it a compliment. I don't know. But every team I feel like is looking for some extra motivation, especially this time of the year. Whether it's Pro Bowl, All Pro, playoffs, just trying to find that extra motivation, and I feel like that's a way to do it. Whether it's from us, from another team. So we get it. It's a league. Everyone does it. Everyone uses it. So it is what it is.
Also, I think this is the first time we're talking to you since the blue hair came back. Is this a fun thing for you, or is there some sort of tapping into an extra mode?
Shoot, I wish it was tapping into an extra mode if I was a superhero. But nah, it's just the playoffs. It's a fun for me to do. We made the playoffs. Why not? Let's go do it.
From what you guys are seeing from this Commanders defense, what type of challenges would they present for your offense?
Yeah, man, they play hard. I watched the game. What was it, Sunday? And they were flying around. Whether it's their D line, their linebackers, their safeties, they play really hard. So, whatever it is they do on defense, whether they're blitzing, dropping back in coverage, playing the run, playing the pass, we know they're going to bring their all, and that's a credit to them, man. I think the coaches over there, starts with Coach Quinn. They think he preaches that, and that you can tell, man. Those guys are hungry to play hard, so it's gonna be a good matchup.
Does entering the playoffs this year feel different at all to entering last season? Like, is there added pressure, expectation, and tension that comes with being the 1 seed?
Yeah, I would just say I feel a little bit more rested than last year. Got a week off, but no more added pressure, no more added tension. Just it's another game for us. Just gotta take it 1 week at a time.
What's it going to mean to have Debo back this week, and what does it mean maybe that he refused to sort of have his season end?
It's gonna mean a lot. He's a big part of this team, and anytime you get a key player, a guy like him, that the way he runs, you can't really replace it. So to have him back, we're all super excited on the offense side of the ball, because he sets a tone for us as an offense. I feel like he gets guys going, so we can't wait to have him out there. I'm excited to see him even go and practice again, and then be out there for the game.
I know you talked about the rest aspect, but how did y'all keep the balance? Y'all was in such a groove before going into this week off. How did Dan keep you guys, or just any of the coaching staff, still keeping you guys in game mode, but kind of resting as well at the same time?
We practiced last week. I had a good practice. Obviously got some time off, was able to watch games and stuff. I don't know. This is my first bye week this late in the season, so just being able to rest, watch some football, and then get back to work.
You went to the Pistons game. How was it? And you get a chance to check in with them. They are winning some games lately.
Yeah, it was awesome. They're playing really good basketball right now, so it's fun to see. But yeah, it was a fun time. Got to watch the Pistons go to work. Unfortunately, they lost. Close game. It was a great game, by the way. But I saw that one last night. They keep winning, so it's exciting times in Detroit.